All right, listen up. Forget the noise. Forget the gurus pushing hopium and the influencers shilling the next pump and dump. We're here for something real, something that cuts through the bullshit. We're here for truth because the world doesn't reward those who follow. It rewards those who lead. It rewards those who see what others don't, who understand the underlying currents before the wave crashes. And to do that, you need information. Raw, unfiltered, actionable information. Most of you are sleepwalking. You're reacting to headlines, chasing narratives, and letting emotion dictate your decisions. You're playing a game you don't understand with rules you haven't bothered to learn. And that, my friends, is a losing strategy. The market doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care about your hopes or your dreams. It's a cold, calculating machine that rewards the informed and punishes the ignorant. And right now, most of you are walking around with targets on your backs. I'm not here to sell you a dream. I'm not here to promise you overnight riches. I'm here to give you the edge, the information you need to navigate this chaotic landscape and come out on top. I'm talking about a fundamental shift, a seismic realignment happening right under your noses. While you're busy scrolling through TikTok, the smart money is positioning itself for the next paradigm. They see the chessboard, you see individual pieces. They understand the long game, you're focused on instant gratification. I'm about to pull back the curtain to expose the trends that will define the next year in crypto. This isn't about speculation, this is about understanding. It's about seeing the future before it arrives and positioning yourself to profit from it. You can stay comfortable, you can keep listening to the mainstream narratives, you can keep hoping for the best. But hope is not a strategy, and comfort is the enemy of progress. This is your chance to wake up, to take control, to become a player, not just a pawn. So buckle up because we're about to dive deep. This information isn't for everyone. Most will ignore it, dismiss it, or simply fail to grasp its significance. But for those of you who are ready to see the world as it truly is, for those of you who are hungry for the truth, this is your moment. Let's get started. Okay, so the big question, what's really going on in the world of decentralized exchanges? Forget the hype, forget the moon boy predictions. We're going to dissect the hard data. I've been studying a report that goes deep into the heart of the DEX ecosystem. This isn't some fluffy blog post or recycled opinion piece. This is a data-driven analysis from OKX, one of the biggest players in the game. They've crunched the numbers, analyzed the trends, and identified the key forces shaping the future of decentralized finance. And what they've uncovered is, well, it's more complex than the narratives you're being fed. You think you know DEXs, you think it's all about swapping tokens and chasing yield, but there's a war brewing, a battle for dominance between ecosystems, between technologies, between fundamentally different visions of the future. We're talking about a power shift that could reshape the entire crypto landscape. The old guard is being challenged, new contenders are emerging, and the rules of the game are being rewritten in real time. But here's the thing. Most people are still fighting the last war. They're clinging to outdated assumptions and ignoring the signs of change. They're so focused on the surface that they're missing the tectonic shifts happening beneath. And that's where the opportunity lies. This report reveals three major themes that will define decentralized exchanges in 2025. These aren't just predictions, they're observations based on real-world data. They're insights that can give you a critical advantage if you know how to use them. First, we have the clash of the titans, Ethereum versus Solana. The debate isn't over, it's escalating, and what is at stake goes beyond meme coins and network speed. It's about the very soul of DeFi. Next, we delve into a sector ripe with potential, the sleeping giant of decentralized derivatives and the innovative platforms that have begun the march to becoming the new gatekeepers. Are you ready for the world of high leverage trading on chain? And finally, we uncover the role of AI in DeFi. How is it being used? Where is it going? It is more than hype and holds the keys to efficiency in a space that rewards technical skill. These are the forces that will shape the future, the questions you need to be asking, the trends you need to be following. But before we dive into the specifics, let me ask you a question. Are you ready to see the truth? Are you ready to challenge your assumptions? Are you ready to position yourself for the future? Ethereum versus Solana, the battle for DEX dominance. The rivalry between Ethereum and Solana isn't just a technical debate. It's a clash of ideologies, communities, and ultimately the future of decentralized finance. While the Ethereum killer narrative surrounding Solana may have been overblown in the past, the events of 2024 made it impossible to ignore the seismic shift in the DEX landscape. Solana's rise to prominence was fueled by a perfect storm of factors: blazing fast transaction speeds, incredibly low fees, and a user-friendly ecosystem that welcomed retail traders with open arms. These advantages proved to be particularly potent during the memecoin mania of 2024, where high-frequency, low-value trades became the name of the game. Ethereum, with its comparatively slow speeds and high gas fees, simply couldn't compete in this arena. The data speaks for itself. Solana-based DEXs captured a remarkable 48% of total DEX trading volume in 2024, a feat that would have been unthinkable just a year prior. This surge in activity was largely driven by memecoin speculation, with platforms like pump.fun single-handedly responsible for a significant portion of Solana's DEX volume. Solana became the go-to platform for quickly launching memecoins. However, Solana's success in attracting retail traders and memecoin enthusiasts doesn't necessarily translate to long-term dominance. While Solana excels at processing a high volume of low-value transactions, Ethereum remains the preferred choice for institutional investors, whales, and those seeking deep liquidity. Despite the influx of retail traders into Solana, Ethereum continues to enjoy strong institutional adoption, thanks in no small part to its deep liquidity. This point is underscored by the analysis cited in the OKX report, which found that 10 of the 20 largest liquidity pools in DeFi reside on Ethereum, with another 7 on its Layer 2 scaling solutions. In contrast, only 1 of the top 20 liquidity pools belong to Solana. It's like Solana's milkshake is 64% drunk by Ethereum whales. Ethereum's robust ecosystem, battle-tested smart contracts, and credible claim to decentralization make it an attractive platform for traditional financial institutions seeking to dip their toes into the world of DeFi. Solana, while technically impressive, still faces questions about its level of centralization and its long-term sustainability. Furthermore, Ethereum is actively addressing its scalability challenges through Layer 2 scaling solutions such as Arbitrum, Optimism, and Zk. While these solutions have introduced fragmentation to the Ethereum ecosystem, they offer significantly improved transaction speeds and lower fees, making Ethereum more competitive with Solana. The rivalry between Ethereum and Solana is far from over. While Solana may have won the battle for memecoin supremacy, Ethereum is still in a strong position to win the war for DEX dominance. Ultimately, the future of DEXs may involve a multi-chain world, where different blockchains cater to different segments of the market. Ethereum may be for institutions and Solana for retail, or vice versa. The fragmentation challenge, one of the most significant hurdles in the decentralized exchange DEXC landscape, is the challenge of fragmentation. This fragmentation manifests in 2 primary ways. Within the Ethereum ecosystem, due to the proliferation of Layer 2 scaling solutions, and within the Solana ecosystem, due to the atomization of liquidity across a vast number of memecoin pools. Ethereum's Layer 2 fragmentation. Ethereum's scalability woes have been well documented. To address these limitations, numerous Layer 2 scaling solutions have emerged, each offering improved transaction speeds and lower fees compared to the Ethereum mainnet. Projects like Arbitrum, Optimism, ZK Sync, and others have created their own distinct ecosystems, communities, and even meme cultures. While these Layer 2 solutions offer tangible benefits in terms of performance, they also introduce a significant problem: fragmentation of liquidity and users. Each Layer 2 network operates as a separate island, with its own set of DEXs, DeFi protocols, and token standards. This means that liquidity is spread thin across multiple networks, making it more difficult to execute large trades and hindering the overall efficiency of the DeFi ecosystem. Furthermore, the fragmentation of communities can create a sense of isolation among users. Each Layer 2 network has its own dedicated community, with its own unique culture and set of values. This can make it challenging for users to navigate the broader Ethereum ecosystem and find the best opportunities for their needs. The rise of self-referential meme coins on platforms like Base, where the memes are consciously Base memes, exemplifies this fragmentation. It creates insular ecosystems where users are primarily interacting with others within the same Layer 2 network, limiting exposure to the broader crypto community. Solana's liquidity atomization. While Solana boasts a unified blockchain architecture, it faces a different kind of fragmentation problem: the atomization of liquidity across a staggering number of memecoin pools. As highlighted in the OKX report, Solana has become a breeding ground for memecoin speculation, with platforms like pump.fun facilitating the rapid creation and launch of new tokens. Since pump.fun launched in January 2024, over 103,000 tokens have met the market cap threshold required to migrate to Solana's leading DEX, Radium. Each of these tokens is seeded with a small liquidity pool, creating a vast sea of illiquid markets. This atomization of liquidity has several negative consequences. First, it makes it difficult for traders to execute large orders without experiencing significant slippage. Second, it increases the risk of market manipulation, as even relatively small trades can have a significant impact on the price of illiquid tokens. Finally, it creates a breeding ground for scams and rug pulls, as unscrupulous actors can easily create new tokens, pump up the price, and then disappear with investors' funds. Despite Solana's overall liquidity being concentrated on a single blockchain, the fact that much of this liquidity is fragmented across numerous small, low-value memecoin pools limits its appeal to institutional investors and whales. These larger players prefer to trade in more liquid markets where they can execute large orders without significantly impacting the price. Addressing the fragmentation challenge, overcoming the fragmentation challenge will require a multi-pronged approach. For Ethereum, this could involve developing cross-layer 2 communication protocols that enable seamless transfer of assets and information between different networks. For Solana, this could involve implementing stricter listing requirements for DEXs and promoting the creation of more liquid markets for established tokens. Ultimately, the success of the decentralized exchange ecosystem will depend on its ability to address the fragmentation challenge and create a more unified and efficient trading experience for all users. How AI is changing DeFi, artificial intelligence, AI, is poised to revolutionize decentralized finance, DeFi, but not necessarily in the ways that are currently being hyped. While the idea of AI-powered trading bots and automated yield optimization strategies grabs headlines, the true potential of AI in DeFi lies in enhancing efficiency, security, and accessibility, and streamlining the process of data analysis. The transcript reveals the transformative impact AI has on the DeFi landscape. Improving efficiency, one of the most promising applications of AI in DeFi is automating complex tasks and optimizing existing processes. For example, AI can be used to analyze vast amounts of on-chain data to identify the most efficient routing paths for token swaps, minimizing slippage and maximizing returns. This can be particularly valuable for traders executing large orders or navigating fragmented liquidity pools. AI can also be used to optimize lending and borrowing rates in decentralized lending protocols. By analyzing real-time market data and user behavior, AI algorithms can dynamically adjust interest rates to balance supply and demand, ensuring that lending pools remain healthy and attractive to both lenders and borrowers. Enhancing security. Security remains a major concern in the DeFi space, with smart contract vulnerabilities and exploits posing a significant risk to users' funds. AI can play a crucial role in enhancing the security of DeFi protocols by automatically identifying and mitigating potential threats. AI-powered security tools can analyze smart contract code for vulnerabilities, detect anomalous trading patterns, and even predict potential attacks before they occur. By continuously monitoring the DeFi ecosystem for signs of malicious activity, AI can help protect users from fraud and theft. Improving accessibility. DeFi can be complex and intimidating for newcomers. The jargon, the technical complexities, and the inherent risks can create a high barrier to entry for those unfamiliar with the space. AI can help lower this barrier by providing personalized guidance and support to users. AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants can answer users' questions, explain complex concepts, and provide customized recommendations based on their individual needs and risk tolerance. By making DeFi more accessible and user-friendly, AI can help broaden its appeal and attract a wider audience. By analyzing vast amounts of data, AI can uncover hidden patterns and insights that would be impossible for humans to detect. This can be invaluable for traders, investors, and developers seeking to make informed decisions in the DeFi space. Decentralized derivatives, a growing but underdeveloped market. Decentralized derivatives represent a significant opportunity within the DeFi landscape, but as the transcript indicates, they remain a largely underdeveloped corner of the market. While centralized exchanges, CEX, dominate crypto trading volume due to derivatives offerings, decentralized exchanges, DEXs, have yet to fully capitalize on this demand, hinting at untapped potential and existing hurdles. The core reason for this disparity lies in the inherent complexities and infrastructure requirements of derivatives trading. CEXs offer leveraged trading, allowing users to open positions significantly larger than their account size. This leverage is a major draw for traders, contributing significantly to the high derivatives to spot trading volume ratio observed on centralized platforms. In 2024, for example, Bitcoin's derivatives volume was 10 times that of spot trading volume. On-chain derivatives trading is much more complex. Spot trading on a CEX can be simplified to be as easy as a one-click token swap with Phantom. Derivatives are difficult because they require advanced exchange infrastructure. Margin requirements, liquidations, funding rates, and order types all place unique pressures on exchange. Derivatives, more than spot, require a high throughput. One key challenge stems from the throughput limitations of existing blockchains. Ethereum's transaction speeds, even with improvements, struggle to support the high-frequency trading and complex calculations required for derivatives markets. This bottleneck affects execution speed, increases the risk of front-running, and ultimately detracts from the user experience. Liquidity is another significant hurdle. Derivatives markets rely on deep liquidity to facilitate efficient price discovery and minimize slippage. DEXs, particularly those on less established chains, often struggle to attract sufficient liquidity to support robust derivatives trading. This can lead to wider spreads, increased volatility, and a less appealing experience for traders accustomed to the tight spreads and deep order books of centralized exchanges. The experience has to be simplified too. Margin requirements, liquidation, funding rates, and various order types make derivatives trading complex. Despite these challenges, progress is being made. Perpetual exchanges, perps, DEXs, like GMX, DYDX, and Hyperliquid, are pushing the boundaries of what's possible with on-chain derivatives. These platforms offer a range of innovative features, including leverage trading, synthetic assets, and advanced order types. However, their trading volumes remain a fraction of those seen on centralized exchanges, indicating that there is still considerable room for growth. DYDX processes 1 billion USD per day because of its Cosmos SDK. This means it processes 2,000 transactions per second. The key to unlocking the full potential of decentralized derivatives lies in addressing the underlying infrastructure and liquidity challenges. Innovations in blockchain technology, such as Layer 2 scaling solutions and application-specific chains, are helping to improve throughput and reduce transaction costs. Furthermore, efforts to attract more liquidity to DEXs, such as yield farming programs and liquidity mining incentives, are essential for creating a more robust and vibrant derivatives ecosystem. With continued innovation and investment, decentralized derivatives have the potential to disrupt the traditional financial system and provide users with greater access to sophisticated trading tools and opportunities. However, overcoming the existing challenges is crucial for realizing this vision and establishing DEXs as serious contenders in the derivatives market. Okay, based on the provided transcript, here's an expansion of what would be considered key point 5, diving into liquidity is the king and aiming for a 300-word exploration, then a 200-word conclusion. Liquidity is the king. Despite all the innovation, technological advancements, and meme-driven hype, the underlying foundation of a successful DEX ecosystem remains liquidity. Liquidity begets liquidity, attracting larger traders, fostering price stability, and ultimately driving sustainable growth. While Solana has enjoyed periods of explosive growth and has attracted a vibrant retail trading community, its liquidity profile pales in comparison to that of Ethereum. This disparity is particularly evident when examining the top liquidity pools across DeFi. As the OKX report highlights, Ethereum and its Layer 2 scaling solutions dominate the rankings, boasting significantly larger and more established liquidity pools. The lack of deep liquidity on Solana has several implications. First, it limits the ability of larger traders and institutions to participate in the ecosystem. These entities require deep order books to execute large trades without experiencing significant slippage. Second, it increases the risk of market manipulation, as even relatively small trades can have a disproportionate impact on prices. Finally, it creates a less appealing environment for market makers who rely on tight spreads and stable prices to generate profits. Conclusion: the future of decentralized exchanges is complex and multifaceted. While Solana has undoubtedly disrupted the landscape with its speed, low fees, and retail-friendly ecosystem, Ethereum retains a significant advantage in terms of liquidity, institutional adoption, and overall maturity. Both ecosystems face unique challenges, including fragmentation and scalability issues, but each is actively working to address these limitations and build a more robust and user-friendly DeFi experience. Ultimately, the success of DEXs will depend on their ability to attract and retain liquidity, enhance security, and improve accessibility for both retail and institutional investors. As the DeFi space continues to evolve, we can expect to see further innovation, experimentation, and competition between Ethereum, Solana, and other emerging blockchain platforms. The key to success will be focusing on building sustainable long-term solutions rather than simply chasing short-term hype.